Welcome to a full-length 4 a.m. morning routine. I've done a lot of shorts on my 4 a.m. morning routine and people really seem to be interested, so I wanted to film a full-length video of my mornings. This is pretty typical for me, Monday through Thursday at least. When I go to work, I wake up, brush my teeth, and here I am packing my lunch. I make a sandwich pretty much every day. I'm kind of a creature of habit when it comes to my food. Listen, y'all, I am still pretty freaking tired at this time because I just woke up. I'm still kind of a zombie. The light is too bright. You know how it goes because it's still dark outside. And let me tell you, when it's raining outside too in the morning, oh my gosh, it's so hard to get out of bed. But here I am, I'm doing what I gotta do. I also brew my coffee first thing. That's actually what I do first thing, even before I brush my teeth. I get dressed and then start the coffee maker because it takes like 7 minutes for the coffee maker to get going. So I always start that first. My 4 a.m. routine is not forever. It just allows me to do everything I want to do every day at a time that I like to do it. Like I like to work out in the morning, so I have to wake up pretty early to do that. I like to keep my side hustle as walking dogs, and that's also in the morning, so I wake up super early before work to do that. I also work 10-hour days, so there's not much time in the evening for me to do much, so that's why I have it the way it is right now. I have an apple and chips as well packing into my lunch. And these chips are really good and they're really inexpensive. They're like $2 for the whole bag. And then I also pack a yogurt and a protein bar. I'm pretty consistent with my lunches, so that's usually what I take. The coffee maker is done. Now I have to make it all together. I have a really simple mix of honey and 2% milk and straight coffee by Seattle's Best. It's delicious. I'm not a big go and get coffee out kind of person because number one, it's super expensive, and number two, I honestly prefer my coffee at home. And it's much quicker. At this point in the morning, I like to kind of hang out, either scroll Instagram for like 15 minutes or edit some videos or something like that, and just hang out because I like the slow, quiet morning. It's honestly something I never thought I would like, about 5 years ago, I would have never thought that, but here I am. After that, I feel a bit more awake and I'm ready to work out. I get my yoga mat and my set of 10-pound dumbbells if I'm using them, and I set that up, turn the light on, get my clothes on. By the way, guys, I do not dress cute when I work out at home, so please don't mind the outfit. I know it looks pretty goofy, but I recently have been enjoying working out at home more than going to the gym at my apartment complex. Although I do go to the gym occasionally, it's much more enjoyable to me to follow a workout video. So that's what I've been doing. And here's some clips of me doing some body weight movements. Really fun. I enjoy dynamic things like this. I get off work at 6 in the evening, and there is no way you could get me to work out after that. So I know some people would disagree and would much rather work out in the evening, but this is just what works for me. This is when I have the most energy. And yeah, so here I go, taking a shower. Of course, I get super sweaty. And this is when my mornings start to get a little rushed. I don't know, I tend to lose track of time when I'm in the shower. It just feels like the clock stops when I'm in there. And then when I get out, I'm like, oh shoot, I should have been rushing. But anyway, this is when I get ready. I get actually dressed. I get my makeup on. I brush my hair. I pack my lunch where it's supposed to go. I use this clinical deodorant, and I'm out of the shower now, by the way, but I use this clinical deodorant because other deodorants just weren't working, so tried this and it works amazing. So if you're having problems, try clinical. I'm using the Degree one. I'm wearing this little vest today. It's not a vest, that's a sweater or something, whatever. I wear it's kind of embarrassing, literally like the same several outfits over and over, but that's okay. So it's like business casual. Anyway, I'm putting lotion on my face. It's just a random normal Kroger moisturizer. It works really well on face and hands and everywhere else, so I use it. My hair is pretty fine and it dries really easily, so I never use heat on it. I just let it air dry. This is some sunscreen I'm using. This might be my favorite sunscreen ever. It works so well under makeup. It works well layered with other moisturizers. It's so nice. Did I already say it's Beauty of Joseon? Whatever. But yes, very popular. Then I use this black comb and I comb my hair out and I make my part up. And here's where I show you how I get a jump start on drying my hair. I think I'm about to show you, but oh my gosh, I get so many knots at the bottom. We're working on my hair growth and hair health. You know this if you watched my other videos, but this is me getting it ready, and this takes a lot of time, honestly. Oh, here I go. drying my hair off with the towel some. It was particularly wet that day. I think it was really humid, so gotta really get a good squeeze out of it. I hope you're enjoying this really real depiction of my morning routine. I know a lot of morning routines are extravagant and nice and put together, but mine is not. Look, this is how I dry my hair. I just headbang for like 20 or 30 reps, and it's really a good jump start on drying it out. So there we go. We're done in the bathroom. It's getting close to when I have to leave, so here I am getting everything out of the fridge that I packed earlier for my lunch, getting my purse and fanny pack when I walk the dog, making sure I have my badge so I can actually get in the building later. That's really important. I'm really surprised I haven't forgotten it once, but anyway, so getting that all together, I put my walking shoes on and get my work shoes, and I am out the door. And I included this entire clip because I thought it was so funny. I pretended like I left, but obviously had to come back inside and get my phone, my recording device. So there's that, and now I'm out the door. Walk, 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 walk. It's not a very far walk to my car, maybe like 1 minute. I also could not find the keyhole when I recorded this, so I thought that was funny, and I left the whole clip in there as well. It is very late now, and I have to get going. I barely have time to warm my car up. I get my seatbelt on, and I drive to the dog's house, which is not far at all. It's maybe 5 minutes away, which is so great, which is also why I've been doing it for so long. It's just too convenient. It's in a very nice neighborhood, and I absolutely love going outside for a bit before work because I'm inside like for 10.5 hours all day. So I love that part of my day as well. Here I am done walking. I get myself kind of together again, and I get my protein bar out of the bag. And this is where I eat on the way to work. Ooh, look at me whipping. And I'm particularly in a rush now. I mean, I have kind of a system, and maybe it's a bad habit to do this, but this is just real and raw, and I love these protein bars. As a side note, they're just the peanut butter chocolate Special K bars. It takes me about 15 minutes with light traffic to get to work, and that's been the case pretty much the whole time, except this summer has been particularly nice because I think there are fewer cars on the road at that time, so I really have no problem getting to work most of the time. You can see the exact moment I realized the light turned green. There it goes. So here I made it to work, and now I get my work shoes on, and I look at the building and contemplate life. You never know how the day's going to go, so it's just a matter of prepping my mind before I go in. Some days we see clients nonstop and the phone is ringing off the hook, and then other days are super quiet and we don't say the Q word when it is the Q word. If I remember correctly, I believe this day was a pretty steady day, but not unbearable, and that is perfect in my opinion. Here I am putting on some of my makeup. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume, I think is what it's called, mascara, and it's just really inexpensive and it works well, so I use it. And I really need to get inside now because we start at 7:30. I'm basically in the building as soon as it's 7:30. I don't really give myself much time to walk in either. And then I gotta put my jacket back on because it's summertime, and I don't walk with this on because then I'd be super sweaty and gross. I can't film inside the building without special permission, so this is where the video ends. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.